Alright, what's up everyone, this is Raumi with more of the American Truck Simulator this time. And right now we're going to have a look at very of the southern region of the Oregon DLC. As I promised to finish up all the series about the entire state, this one will be just a longer one because I just wanna cover the whole of the south part up. And as you can see, we will be slightly inclining our route there. Just simply because of the reason that there are not but no man's land in this very of the southeastern part, and therefore our route will be just a bit of the uncanny one. But never mind that, we'll still be able to see many of the wonderful sights all around the journey. Speaking about the journey, this one will be specific with multiple lakes in there, and of course the forests now mixed with the plainlands, with the highlands, as we will be leaving the city of the Lakeview. Shortly after that, forests will open up for more of the plain grounds there. So just want to say there will be much of the diverse scenario going on, not even with the forests and the national parks. Speaking about the national parks, there will be a Fairmont Forest area, one of the national park, very renowned with its beautiful sights. It will be just after we will leave the city of the Lakeview. And as I said, there will be multiple lakes. That means we will be crossing the city of Klamath Falls. There is a beautiful upper Klamath Lake, and shortly after passing that, there will be a Lost River, and with another reservoir. This is the Drews Reservoir, and after the lake view, there will be a big lake of Lake Albert. We'll be crossing just minor cities though. The biggest one is the Medford, we are setting off our journey from. And Klamath Falls, that's quite a kind of medium city with its size and inhabitants. And the rest of the cities there, Lakeview, Burns, and Ontario, these are just minors. In order to cover this distance up, I will be taking cargo of the or job of the with the cargo of the meat, and with a total weight of 36,000 libras. As I said, we will be setting off our journey from the city of Medford, and the final destination is city of Ontario, in a very of the eastern frontier with the state of Idaho. Total trip distance will be this time a bit longer, as I said. We will be hauling our cargo for 416 miles, and estimated trip time is this time 8 hours and 15 minutes. Well, that's it for the journey description. Let's commence this out. Well, I'm sitting in a company, ready to pick up my trailer. So, where are ya? And of course this time we are starting from a typical American farm, and therefore obviously our cargo is meat. Okay, I got this picked up, so here we go. Just take a look to this beautiful farm with all those accessories around. Yeah, and there is even ambient sound, if you can hear that, like water flowing there, something like that. Oh my goodness, is this game just joking with me? Well, I get a 1% of trailer damage, but never mind that. Let's go rather here. So our current job, as I said, is of cargo meat, and with a total weight of 36,000 libras. Our destination is Ontario City with a company of Edis. Expected time, as I said, and job income is this time kinda average, 15,000 bucks we will be given if successfully getting this done. And in order to do that, we've got a remaining time of 25 hours, while the next obligatory rest stop shall be done in something slightly less than 8 hours. And that's just enough time for us to get at least most of the part or significant part of this journey ready up. So I think we will be just doing fine. Of course, with me violating red lights, as obviously I don't want to be slowing myself down here. So naturally we are still in Medford City. You can take some looks around. This is just some company area, and yeah, let me just focus to these guys because these are unnaturally slow. Now we are crossing the main freeway across the Oregon State. This is stretching very of the south to from the very of the south to the very of the north part of the entire state. And I just zoomed out to see our farther trip there. Now we will be trespassing the area of the forests, of course, because we are still in the southern area, neighboring with the state of California. And so you can be looking forward for some forestry views there. And there is even a small lake I didn't mention about. It's actually named the Lake of the Woods, sitting somewhere in between of this forest. I guess it should be on the right side, but this lake is kind of small, so I just have a doubts now if Juice just added this one to the game. So let's just see about that. It should be appearing any moment now. I guess should be somewhere in the upcoming part, like a few miles from now on the right side. But as I said, maybe it's too small for the Juice to get it into the game. Well, but as I said, take looks about these forests. What a beautiful area, and filled by nature itself. I will change looks now. So just indulge yourself with this fresh air. I'm just kinda regretful about the PC unable to share even this aspect of environment, you know. So nothing appearing on our right side, so maybe there, just against those trees, can you see some water leakage with small gaps? There was something like that, so that one was supposed to be Lake of the Woods actually. Well, but in matter of no time we will be able, and now definitely we will be able to see much greater lake. And as I mentioned, this one is gonna be Upper Klamath Lake, and therefore maybe even the city is named Klamath Falls. There's gotta be some falls. Definitely there is a river of Klamath flowing down to the south. And yes, this one is Upper Klamath Lake. What a great one, isn't it? Just take proper looks there. Whoops. Okay. I got to remain focused on the road. Well, slowly but surely we are going to enter city itself. As you can see on our navigation, there's gonna be a Klamath Falls city. Actually, yeah, we just entered that one. And yes, of course, I made a mistake here, sorry. But yeah, we can fix this up easily. Let me just rotate this baby, because we just need to cross this bridge. Yes, okay, navigation just corrected itself. And yeah, as I was speaking about, this is Klamath River. We're just crossing that one. And yes, now I can't get mistaken again. Let's simply follow up on this path. Yeah, just checking if we are on the correct route, but should be fine from now. Well, one more look at Upper Klamath Lake. There it is in a distance up on the horizon. And let's go for more now. We might be able to see some more of the Klamath Fall City. Some dumping zone there. Some storage yard. Okay, crossing even the railroad. Now, okay, let's take the right turn. I gotta say, it's kinda complicated traffic here with many of stakes. Okay, these guys will just give me a prior ride, even with violation, no matter on that. Okay, I'm just happy to resolve this messy traffic going on in there. And what a beautiful trees all around here, I wanna say. With different colors all over. Right, but let's just zoom out again, because in the area up ahead we will be able to see actually the Lost River. That's the name. I just wonder why such a name, why this should be lost. Maybe it's Voli itself with the river where you can feel a little bit lost. There it is. This is the river I'm speaking about, the Lost River. And it's flowing a bit, I guess, to the southeast, if I'm right here. While not having accompanied to us for very long time, as you can see, is inclining its way of our trip there. So say goodbye to the river. And now let's just enjoy more of the forest looks. We are still in the very of the southern area, covered by these woods all over here. And well, am I gonna take over this guy? Yes, I am. Hopefully there is no car running on the opposite runway. Well, thank you. Now cliffs or bit of rocks on the right side. And as you may have observed, there is no freeway at all, because as I said, this is just area joining a couple of smaller cities. So maybe there was no need to construct a freeway, as this is rather some of the remote areas. Well, now I'm not sure, but I'm going to overtake even these guys. Even with this sharp stake there, hopefully nobody will be running in the opposite way. Oops. And normally you shouldn't be doing this, because yeah, as you can see, I was a bit lucky there. If this guy would appear even a bit sooner than that, I would have a really hellish situation with the possibility of inflicting a serious damage. But it didn't happen. I'm very glad for that. So just take another look around. Still forests there. And now we can see another city closing in. That's the city of Lakeview. This is very small city. I'm not even sure if I should call it a city. It's rather a village. But kind of interesting nature, because even as the name suggests there, it's surrounded by multiple lakes, and very soon we will be able to see one of these. And that's, as I mentioned before, Drew's Reservoir, and it's a kind of a very specific nature. You will see yourself. Kind of uncanny to me. It comes every now and then when I'm traversing this area. So more of the forests, of course, and very shortly scenery will open up, and there will be the lake. If I would have more speed, I can take over this guy, but let's go for that. Oh, right. Right. Oops. Okay, there is the lake. Take a look. Drew's Reservoir. But yes, it was a very short view. And sorry, I just miscalculated myself with the maneuver. But yeah, nothing serious happened because as you can see, I've got only 1% damage of a truck and a bolt with the damage of the trailer, but that's nothing serious, not a big deal at all. Well, what a bunch of horses there. I guess another farm. And right, this is like a outskirt of a lake view. Some construction underway. New houses appearing on a scene. This is actually another move of oh, I'm going to take a shorter path now. This was another move. I mean, these newly constructed or being under construction houses. This is just another move of a Deuce implementing a completely new feature inside out of the game. Just trying to introduce a new feeling to the players there, I guess, of a scenario being evolved with the city or village evolving itself. So for me, that's just a great move on towards the game development. And right, just take looks of Lakeview. As I said, it's rather village as a city. Yeah, some storages there, some companies. And what's important now, as I mentioned, there will be other lake coming in, and this will be Ebert Lake, or Lake of Ebert. Oh, just look at that. What a fountain. Flow of the water emerging from the ground. First time I see this in this game, I mean. Nice one. In even another element refreshing the game. On and on. Good, more of forests, but slowly but surely we will be leaving this forestry area. So take maybe one of the last views about that. And of course there is still a standard road. I guess there will be no freeway at all, with exception of some city areas. I mean City of Burns and maybe City of Ontario. But these are just classic roads inside of cities. Well, this is Lake of Ebert. And again, kinda of a specific nature. Just take looks. For me it comes a bit more sandy than ever before. I mean, with the other lakes all around here. And of course this is kinda bigger one. Maybe it's comparable or just a bit smaller than Upper Klamath Lake, and but one of definitely the bigger ones, altogether with the Goose Lake, which is located just a bit southern of Lakeview, but unfortunately we are not supposed to go that way. In that case, I would have had done a southern turn in the Lakeview. There is this possibility in this game, but not for this trip, unfortunately. As I said, we won't see that one. Okay, said goodbye to Ebert Lake. And now, as I said, there will be a combination of plain grounds with some highlands. and of course no more of a significant deal of forests. And yeah, I gotta be careful because road happens to be a bit more twisty, and that just requires a bit more attention. For you guys, just yeah, see to this, open up grounds, as these are nothing but flats and plains covered with bushes, some minor ones, and of course some distant mountainary area. Look at that horizon. Sun is up, weather is clear, sky is blue. What else should we wish for? Yeah, absolutely what I love about this game. Just have a feeling of a freedom, traversing such a huge, vast areas. Yeah, this is what it feels like. Having a nice speed there and watching the surroundings. Right, but there is a guy up ahead. This will be very easy to take him over, since I have a clear overview of what's going ahead. And considering our cargo, I reached quite a speed there, because this time we are hauling quite a weight there. It's filled up with meat, and this meat is kind of heavy nature. Because once again, it's 36,000 libras. Actually, you can feel it pretty significantly in this game, on basis of what kind or what amount of weight are you hauling at the time. So at some point in the cases you haul a bit, or not even the bit, but the heavier cargo at all, you will feel that. You can feel that the truck is more grimsy, or lazy to speed up. Of course, it depends even on the truck engine and some more features implemented to the game, but in general this weight counts the most, I would say. Well, let's check out our time remaining to have an obligatory rest stop. Still something slightly above 3 hours remaining. I think that we can get this covered up until the time will expire. So maybe there won't be a need to have a rest stop, as we are even closing in to the city of Burns. You can see it on the navigation. Yeah, there is some resting zone, but I'm not going there, because let's just try to finish this up before this timer expires for us. So yeah, this is city of Burns. What a cemetery, or what's that? I guess it's cemetery. And again, this is kind of smaller city. Maybe again I should rather say it's a village of Burns. And let's just take a left turn here. Get out of my way, guys. Don't try to earn for a collision there. That would be really disaster, since we've got a last 120 miles to go. And yeah, there is a farming area. Sorry, can't be showing you much of it because there is a twist, even with a small river or a creek. Yeah, crossroad to the Pendleton, but we're not going that way. As opposed to we going again a vehicle inspection, but I'm not gonna have a stop there. Sorry, I always violate this. And yeah, there was a crossroad to City of Pendleton, to which you may have had a look in the previous vids, as I was traveling in the part of the video about northern part of the Origin DLC. And yeah, there was City of Pendleton. But now we are going to City of Ontario. Actually, this one was joined or implemented again with the another vid, this time about the eastern part. So if you haven't seen that already, or if you haven't seen that yet, you can check it out in my other vids. Feel free to go for, because those parts, I gotta say, are a bit of different nature as this one is, because these highlands and these playgrounds are very typical for this area. You may not see exactly these ones in the other part of this DLC, and especially with this small ridges for small volleys just carved inside to the mountains, to the peaks, with all of these rocky cliffs aside of the road. Well, let's get some more of the speed now, descending down from the peak. And again, a playground opened up for very distant views. So I could hear that my driver was already yawning, but I believe there is still an ample time to get this one accomplished in a successful fashion without having necessary rest stop there, because there is only 60 miles remaining, and I've got still almost 2 hours for next rest stop. This is kind of interesting. Just take a look at this small creek with a bridge, and terrain has just significantly shaped into more of the dusty one, I would say. And there is a river or creek carving itself just beyond the road, and what's more, just accompanying us for a bit more of distance. So this is kind of good refreshment about especially this sort of dusty region all around here. As we are approaching more to the eastern part of the state, this substance of the terrain change rapidly. But what has not changed at all are these open grounds with beautiful looks around. Some other farms, I guess. And well, there is unexpected even on your road. Manual adjustment of your navigation is strongly recommended. Once again, if you haven't seen other of my vids, I'm possibly always able to adapt for this situation, and you know, to compensate or to navigate myself just alongside of these accidents. If there's not an invisible wall, you should be careful though, but if there is not an invisible wall, you are still fully able to evade these accidents, as I'm doing right now. because we're not wanna be prolonging our time there just to find an alternative path as the game itself suggests, rather to be a little bit of tricky and more sophisticated there to navigate yourself just alongside of the accident as I just did. Well, especially just in this case when we don't have time to spare, because there is last hour, or not even that, there is 50 minutes remaining till our driver will get or start to be getting some collapses, and this will be accompanied obviously by some blackouts and even the complete stunning of your truck, so you won't be able to drive it yourself. It will be just stucking yourself. Okay, this is not it, this is just a partial blackout or some circled blackout, which is still quite fine enough to go. Yeah, this was a risky maneuver because I was just observing these guys approaching the crossroad, but I just told myself that now or never I gotta pass this one, because really there is no time to waste now. I can see our final destination, and I can see that we just got a half an hour. This will be inch close. Everybody out of my way now. Our fate is on the verge here. Every mistake now can be critical. And on the other hand, I'm just super excited about this because whenever being under pressure, I just like this game more and more. So, should I even park it? What you say, guys? This company is a bit tricky, but I'm gonna do that. Okay, there it is. Well, these will require bigger amount of precision, I would say, because even this entrance is kinda narrow. Look at that. Look at the way I got to enter this one. Well, and critical moments are not over yet, because what I need to do here is to get on the full reverse mode while having just a kind of narrow path there. Okay, but this is running surprisingly well for now. Oops, oops, oops. Well, and now full fire. Full fire to the right. Come on, baby, just angle yourself. You got my trust there. You can do that. Oh, there is even another trailer. My goodness. Okay. Okay, this is pushing my abilities to the very off edge. Oh, what now? Okay, get on the reverse angle. Come on. Nicely, slowly, getting things done. Well, this is it, guys. I was just able to park it there for ya. So hope you enjoyed this one, because for me it was kinda having a hard times here. Well, but the things are finished here, and with taking final looks at the company, let's go for the results. These could be kinda interesting. So there it goes, our driven distance, time taken and fuel consumed. But what's more, I got even the extra 90 points. I'm kind of proud of this, because you may have observed what it took for me to park it there. Just there, I would say, in that very narrow space. So here goes our reward for the trip, but most importantly, we were able to see like a final part of the this time southern region of the Oregon DLC. So hope you guys enjoyed that one. It was a bit longer, as I'm planning to add up in the following very long routes. I gotta say, I can promise that from now on, I've been working for quite a long journeys there, and this can be kind of surprising for you guys, but I hope at the same time you will just love it, because in the upcoming parts, what I want to say here, that we will be covering just a distance there. You can be looking forward for that. I will be having very long commentaries alongside of the traversing nearly the whole United States to be uncovered by the time now. Well, so let me just say, if you like these videos, consider your subscribe to my channel if you haven't done that already. I will be looking for you for more vids coming in, not only from these simulator games. And from now, it's everything from me. Have a nice time. Bye bye, I'm out.